Greg Rummery is my name. I'm an agronomic consultant based in Walgett, which is northern New South Wales, Australia. I was approached by Easy App to look at some software they were developing. I was very happy to have a look at what they'd developed and to have my input into the development of it. Thus far I'm very happy with what I'm working with at the moment. Being able to go into a paddock, make good decisions about management actions, report immediately or report in a timely manner, and move on to the next job. The ability to save time and to make a more meaningful report generated from what we're seeing in the paddock here and now has tremendous opportunities. The functionality of this Agro app on an iPad, to be honest, for me, it's just blown me away. It's just been probably the biggest eye-opener I've come across in the last 5 or 10 years. The real advantage is just that it just frees up your mind. So you've got more space in your head to move on to the next grow. Or when you get home at night, you don't have this sort of cloud hanging over the back of your head thinking, I've got 5 recommendations to do between now and midnight. I can come home, effectively sit down, enjoy a glass of wine with my wife with a clear conscience that I don't need to get up and go back to the computer and do some more recommendations. I've found it incredibly functional. I've found it not particularly difficult to get up and use. In fact, in a short time I was quite competent at using it. What I really like about it is that the way the software has been designed is the way that I would approach a decision-making issue in a paddock. It'll free up time in my head, which will allow me to think a little bit more about some of the agronomic issues that we face with every day. And therefore I think the decisions we make with farmers going forward with this sort of platform is that we'll make better decisions. In the paddock, you've got an issue you need to generate some additional information about. You don't have the answer for it there and then. Often that's back to the office later in the day, involving an internet search, looking at product labels, whatever. If this is live, which it is, and you're in mobile range, I can do that in the paddock. So I can research that issue on Google. I can sort it out and continue on, make the right decision there and then continue on that farm or move on to the next farm. The PDF report that the grower gets in his or her office can be printed out, given to a spray applicator, and can be printed out multiple times if necessary. It can be come back to and printed out again in a week's time. So from that point of view it's very functional. It can't be modified, which I think is a good feature. It effectively is a static legal document. The team behind it is very responsive to tweaking it to make it report perhaps a little bit more functionally or whatever the issue might be. I've been very happy, and I'll say that it meets my needs really well. If you're a member of Easy App, then you've got access to online support, and I certainly know that they're very responsive to that, and I'd encourage you to be part of that. The issue as to whether the Agro app meets my needs as a professional agronomist, the answer is undoubtedly yes. I love the iPad and I love the Agro app that goes with it. The two operate seamlessly. The iPad itself it's a really good platform to help me run my business out of a vehicle, out of a motor vehicle cabin, which is effectively what I do. It's essentially become a diary. It's actually very interesting over the last few weeks of using this. I've written very few notes in a notepad, and I've basically taken to just using this as my notepad. The Agro app being integrated with a spray app for use by the spray applicator, and both of those being integrated with a farm app which the farmer can use, I think is it's going to be a great platform to build something on.